Hello everyone, today we want to talk about top 10 political TV series. Number 10. Designated Survivor. 2016, creator David Guggenheim. Stars Kiefer Sutherland, Paolo Costanzo, Adam Canto. As a lower-level cabinet member, Tom Kirkman never imagined something would happen that would catapult him to the Oval Office when a devastating attack on the night of the State of the Union address claims the lives of the President and most of the cabinet. The Housing and Urban Development Secretary, who was named the designated survivor in case of such an event, finds himself promoted to leader of the free world. Suddenly thrust into his new position of power, Kirkman struggles to keep the country from dissolving into chaos and must adjust to his new normal, unaware of what fresh horrors may await the United States. IMDb 7.5, Metascore 71, Rotten Tomatoes 62.
Captain, Eagle is gone. Sir, you are now the President of the United States.
Number 9. Madam Secretary, 2014. Creator Barbara Hall. Stars Tia Leoni, Tim Daly, Zeljko Ivanek. Having left her job as a CIA analyst for ethical reasons, newly appointed Secretary of State Elizabeth McCord returns to public life at the request of the President after the suspicious death of her predecessor. Valued by her boss for her apolitical leanings, knowledge of the Middle East, language skills, and creative thinking, Elizabeth drives international diplomacy, battles office politics, and circumvents protocol while negotiating national and international issues. IMDb 7.7, Metascore 66, Rotten Tomatoes 79.
You ever get a queasy 3 a.m. feeling about wasting the taxpayers' money on this kind of public display, which is really about promoting your own political ambition?
Number 8. Scandal, 2012. Creator Shonda Rhimes. Stars Kerry Washington, Guillermo Diaz, Darby Stanchfield. Grey's Anatomy creator Shonda Rhimes is the creative mind behind this ABC drama. Olivia Pope, a former media consultant to the President, is ready to move on with her life and opens her own crisis management firm, but she can't seem to shake ties with her past. Olivia's staff includes Quinn Perkins, who has a complicated history, and hacker extraordinaire Huck. As she moves forward, it becomes clear that while her staffers may specialize in cleaning up the lives of other people, they can't seem to do the same for themselves. IMDb 7.7, Metascore 66, Rotten Tomatoes 83.
So you're confirming that the President of the United States has been cheating on you?
Number 7. Veep, 2012. Creator Armando Iannucci. Stars Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Anna Chlumsky, Matt Walsh. Politics is about people. Former St. Helena mayor is fond of saying. Unfortunately, the people mayor, a charismatic leader and rising star in her party, meets after becoming vice president are nothing like she expected, but everything she was warned about. Veep follows the VP as she puts out political fires, juggles her public schedule and private life, and does everything within her limited powers to improve dysfunctional relationship with chief executive. IMDb 8.4, Metascore 82, Rotten Tomatoes 92.
I will not be part of a campaign, let alone an administration that includes Jonah Ryan as vice president. That is an entirely unacceptable outcome.
Amy, you want to talk some sense into him? Don't do it. What?
Number 6. The Good Wife, 2009. Creators Robert King. Stars Juliana Margulies, Christine Baranski, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. When a very public sex and political corruption scandal lands her husband Peter in prison, Alicia Florrick must get past the humiliation and betrayal and assume responsibility for her family. She resumes her career as a defense attorney, shedding her persona as the embarrassed wife of a politician and takes charge of her destiny. Years later, after Peter wins the gubernatorial election, Alicia must balance her evolving career and family responsibilities with her new position as First Lady of Illinois. IMDb 8.4, Metascore 81, Rotten Tomatoes 92.
Need me at a political event? You call the office. My assistant will put it on my calendar.
Really?
I'm not finished. You are free to see and sleep with whomever you like. But I don't want to know, and under no circumstances.
Number 5. Homeland, 2011. Creators Alex Gansa, Howard Gordon. Stars Claire Danes, Mandy Patinkin, Maury Sterling. When Marine Sergeant Nicholas Brody returns home following 8 years in captivity, CIA agent Carrie Mathison thinks he has turned and is connected to a terror plot to be carried out on America, so she engages him in a dangerous game of cat and mouse that puts America's national security at risk. Later on, Carrie gets a promotion and returns to the front lines overseas. She is assigned to one of the CIA's most volatile, most dangerous stations in the Middle East, where she is in the heart of battle in the war on terror. IMDb 8.3, Metascore 81, Rotten Tomatoes 86.
It was in your car. I didn't know. I don't believe you.
Number 4, Parks and Recreation, 2009. Creators Greg Daniels, Michael Schur. Stars Amy Poehler, Aziz Ansari, Nick Offerman. Leslie Knope, a mid-level bureaucrat in an Indiana Parks and Recreation department, hopes to beautify her town by helping local nurse Ann Perkins turn an abandoned construction site into a community park. But what should be a fairly simple project is estimated at every turn by oafish bureaucrats, selfish neighbors, governmental red tape, and a myriad of other challenges. IMDb 8.6, Metascore 67, Rotten Tomatoes 92.
The reason you're here is, I'm told, you've done such a great job in your town and in the state of Indiana. And I just want to say congratulations for your public service.
And I just want to say thank you.
Well, you're very welcome.
Number 3, The Newsroom, 2012. Creator Aaron Sorkin. Stars Jeff Daniels, Emily Mortimer, John Gallagher Jr. It's about a fictional cable news network as the heart of the story, with Jeff Daniels portraying the network's lead anchor and leading an ensemble cast. Episodes are written around actual recent news events reported by a staff that takes its collective responsibilities seriously, but corporate and commercial obstacles, plus entangled personal relationships, fly in the face of their public mission. IMDb 8.6, Metascore 61, Rotten Tomatoes 91.
20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the you're talking about. Yosemite?
Number 2, The West Wing, 1999. Creator Aaron Sorkin. Stars Martin Sheen, Stockard Channing, John Spencer. Cutthroat presidential advisors get their personal lives hopelessly tangled up with professional duties as they try to conduct the business of running a country. Fictional Democratic President Josiah Jett Bartlett suffers no fools, and that policy alienates many. He and his dedicated staffers struggle to balance the needs of the country with the political realities of Washington, D.C. IMDb 8.9, Metascore 78, Rotten Tomatoes 85.
I was
seeking asylum. With the clothes on their back, they came through a storm. And the ones that didn't die want a better life, and they want it here.
Before we talk about number 1, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Number 1, House of Cards, 2013. Creator Beau Willimon. Stars Kevin Spacey, Robin Wright, Michael Kelly. Francis Underwood of South Carolina starts out as a ruthless politician seeking revenge in this Netflix original production. Promised the post of Secretary of State in exchange for his support, his efforts helped to ensure the election of Garrett Walker to the presidency. But Walker changed his mind before the inauguration, telling Underwood he's too valuable in Congress. IMDb 8.7, Metascore 73, Rotten Tomatoes 77.
I can't imagine.
Oh, really? How old are you, 35?
36.
Oh, you've never thought about it late at night?
White House.
What else?
Have you?
Haven't we all?